Hey guys, if you're new to my channel then welcome. I'm Starshiz and I dabble around in making sim content. In my last video I did something totally new, a video entitled Reasons Why Paralives Will Be Better Than Sims 4, and that video just opened up a huge dialogue where you shared your opinions and thoughts. It did however split the community, where some simmers have been skeptical and said that I couldn't make that statement as the game hadn't been released. Others have been really hyped for Paralives from what they've seen, and so I wanted to do some more follow-up opinion and news videos related to the topic. If you don't know what Paralives is, or you don't know what I'm talking about, then you should see a link to that video in the top right hand corner and in the description below. Paralives is still in early development and has shown us some really exciting features, a lot of which we currently don't have in Sims 4, but have really wished for. If you want to check out those features, then do make sure to watch that video. Although we have yet to see any gameplay footage or Parafolk UI, I still feel that this game has huge potential to be a major contender for Sims 4. There has been much discussion of the devs in their Discord server and Reddit about the gameplay, and they have been throwing some exciting ideas around. None of which they have been able to 100% confirm yet, but will be able to show us in the future. Don't get me wrong, I love The Sims 4. I enjoy playing it, but I feel like when Paralives is released and it gives us all the features that it's promised, and if it does have different gameplay mechanics and complex UI, you might see some simmers move over to Paralives and leave Sims 4. A lot of you will play both. Hopefully that will be me. Some loyal fans who absolutely love Sims will stick with The Sims 4. Just got me thinking about what Sims 4 could do to sort of stay on top of contenders and stay relevant. It's now in its 6th year and we all have opinions about what improvements we want to see. So do please share yours. Also let me know what you think of Paralives so far. I know there is a lot we can see from Sims 4 in future updates before Paralives is even released, and every game has room for improvement. Here's a few of my recommendations for Sims 4. Base game. I think Sims really need to improve what free things we get with the base game. I know they need to cover their costs, but there's this huge appeal of Paralives at the moment because they're showing us so many things that they're going to release in their base game that we currently are paying for additionally in The Sims 4. I've spoken to a few friends who are new Sims players. They buy the base game out of curiosity, play for a few days and then get really bored. Some of my friends have also said that they've made the base game so lacking as a cash grabbing ploy for us to buy other packs. Let me know what your stance on this is. We're now 6 years in and I just don't see that there's been significant change in the amount of free features or updates that we're getting in the base game. Bugs. Another thing that I've seen on Sims Twitter that have been annoying simmers is that Sims teams are pushing out packs and they're not actually fixing the previous bugs in other packs. I by no means am a game developer and I can't imagine how difficult and time consuming it may be to fix certain bugs. But we as a consumer have a right to have bugs investigated and resolved in a timely manner. I bought Sims 4 on console and got so frustrated with the amount of bugs preventing me to do certain things that I just moved over to PC. Mods should not be fixing The Sims 4. A lot of players play vanilla and do not use mods, or can't because they're on console. I cannot play Sims 4 without mods. The mods I use either enhance gameplay or the actual UI of the game. I don't think I could play the game without the NCCC Mod. It was a complete lifesaver and actually shows you things that are capable in The Sims 4, but we just don't have in the game. If you don't know what NCCC is, it's a huge mod that expands the functionality and story progression of Sims 4 greatly. If you want to learn more about this mod, then I've also done a tutorial on it. Link should be above and in the description. More gameplay for babies and elderly Sims. Babies are objects in The Sims 4 and I have no fun playing with them at all. I age them up almost instantly. I wish we could take our babies out with us in a stroller and they could have some functionality. I want to take them to events and weddings with them and show them off to my friends and family. Also with the elderly, I wish there was just more for them to do in their retirement, or ways in which they could build relationships with their grandchildren, like reminisce about good old times or sneak them some candy when they're not allowed. Basic little things for them to do. Cass. A lot of us have been wishing for colour wheels like we have in pets, because some of the standard skin tones are just not right, especially the darker ones, in which I don't think accurately represent black, Asian or people of colour. We definitely need more ranges of skin swatches. I use a ton of CC'd skin tones and currently do not use the ones made by EA as I struggle to find the correct swatch. It would be great if we could also adjust heights in The Sims 4, but I have an idea why they haven't implemented this. It's because then they would have to change up all the Sims animations to adjust to all the height variances. I'm interested to know how they will be able to get around this in Paralives though, as they have height sliders on their paramakers. Build mode. I find it incredibly time consuming and difficult to build things in The Sims 4. I would love to build more, but sometimes I find the building tools too restrictive or not easy to use, and I can only build very basic square houses. I feel like builders need to use workarounds just to do simple things like get split levels. They've only just recently let us free move doors and windows, but I also like clutter, and I feel like things snap to a grid too much on tables and shelves, and we need the red shelf mod to fix this. I hate the fact that window dressings may not actually fit a window. It would be great if we could resize them, or they automatically resize to the window that you've got in game. Also, such a struggle to try and get decor to match in The Sims 4. How do you get things to match when you don't have many of the packs? The quality of packs. I don't know how you feel, but I sometimes feel like we're getting less and less in some packs. I know that they have to manage how big certain packs are due to performance issues, but some worlds just don't have many residential lots for us to play with, or enough cast or build items. English Simmer also talked about us getting hints of certain packs repeat itself. For instance, Eco Living. We had hints of that with Laundry Pack. Very small hints in Season with the gardening editions and Island Living, and now again with Eco Lifestyle. What do you guys think of this? Do you think they should have just had all of this in one pack instead of having all these little hints recycled in other packs? Personality and relationships. I feel like sometimes this isn't as realistic as it could be. Sims don't have enough depth of character. They will go from switching to being really sad about someone dying to instantly being happy because they won a computer game. They don't seem to have depth of personality. I also feel like there needs to be more autonomous actions, like your spouse choosing to leave you, you being fired from your job for no reason. NPC households or other households should also have a story progression, learn new skills on their own, have more children, change jobs and just progress in their lives without you playing them. I would also like to see some more different traits for each of the ages. I feel like I'm reusing a lot of traits with all my Sims. I know there are also so many other recommendations or improvements that I haven't listed, but do let me know of any other things that you've noticed and you think needs fixing. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already done so, remember to hit that like button, and if you're new and you like this video and like what I'm talking about and want to see more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button too. I'll see you again soon. Keep shining. Bye.